Good morning, afternoon, or night, everybody listening. My name is Casey Schlichty, and I am one of the high school ministry and communications coordinators here at St. Andrew. I wrote everything down for today's devotional on my iPad, so it'll make it a lot smoother for the both of us here. We're so excited as a staff here at St. Andrew to start kicking off fall programming. It's amazing to see this church just so excited and alive again. Zach and I, the other high school ministry and communications coordinator, have thoroughly enjoyed being able to team up and really jump headfirst into WNYG and Sunday mornings. And I just wanted to take this time to thank all of you for your continued support throughout this transition and being new on staff here. I've really enjoyed my time here. The leaves are changing right outside my window as I talk. Temperatures are dropping a little more than I'd like them to be fully honest, a little more than I'm used to, but they are dropping. And school and sports have all really kicked off again. Students are back in school, teachers are back teaching, and parents are just running around. Everything feels kind of alive again. But with all this excitement, it brings around a problem I feel like we all deal with on a somewhat regular basis, and that is conflict. Conflict is not a new concept. We pretty much deal with it throughout our entire lives, whether it's siblings arguing, growing up, butting heads with your parents, or a fight with a friend or coworker. Conflict is pretty much a standard in our lives. But how you handle said conflict can have that positive or negative long-lasting impact on your lives and the lives around you. Last fall, I was experiencing a pretty big conflict in my life. It had been going on for a couple of months, but it really came to a head in the fall. During that time, I really turned to God and God's word to figure out what to do in that situation. My favorite biblical passage about conflict resolution, and arguably the most heard, comes from Matthew chapter 18, verses 15 through 17, and I'll read that for you now. If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. But if he does not listen, take one or two others along with you, that every charge may be established by the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the church. And if he refuses to listen even to the church, let him be to you as a Gentile and a tax collector. Now, it's always worth noting when we talk about this conflict resolution that if you fear for your safety, please go to a trusted person first. Never put your personal safety last in a scary situation, especially if that person is not ending the hurtful behavior after conversations with you directly, other people, and or the church. Conflict is such a standard part of our lives, as I've said before, in both large, scary conflicts and small, pesky conflicts. But having the word to lean on and find answers like in our Matthew verse before makes handling those conflicts a ton easier. So remember, as we continue into fall, that conflict will happen. It's a normal, natural part of life. But read those Bible verses and equip yourself with the tools to address the conflict and move forward with forgiveness in your heart and on your time. Thank you for listening to this little devotional, and I hope to see you all in services on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and thank you for worshiping with us here at St. Andrew.